Or, Get the shoulders out.
Get your shoulders out.
Okay. Hi, this is Brittany, and welcome back to Around the Way Vegan. Today we're going to try to replicate a soup that I made over the week that I would describe as the most southern thing I've ever eaten. It was so good and so simple. It does take time because we're starting with beans, and beans take forever. I'm using fresh beans, not fresh, dried beans that I soaked overnight. Right now they're already kind of simmering in some veggie stock. And we're just going to start adding some ingredients and let that go. So I'm going to dump in some garlic. This is actually 5 cloves of, well, large cloves actually. I should have dumped it this way so you could see better. I'll try harder next time. This is 1 large onion I'm dumping in here. I'm going to try not to splash that on me. There's my onion, and I think that's it. I don't know. I'm also putting in 2 bay leaves, and this is kombu. I think I'm saying that right. It's a type of dried seaweed. I've heard that it's good to use with beans. It helps with digestion and doesn't make you so gassy. So we're gonna try that. Other than that, it's just vegetable stock in there, and I did 2 cups of dried beans that I soaked overnight. And also, once this simmers a little more, I'm probably going to take some of that foam off the top of this. But for right now, we're cooking, and we just put in enough. I think it was probably about 6 cups of water. Well, we added veggie stock. And this was what we used to season it with. I love this stuff. It's my favorite thing right now. I like this brand anyway, but this one is the mushroom base that I hadn't found before. But you can use whatever bouillon you have. So this is probably going to take about 1.5 hours. Beans take a while. And then we'll come back and we'll check on it and we'll start adding other ingredients.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now the beans have been cooking for about 1 hour. And I'm just going to dump in, we cut up 2 of our, what are they, red skin potatoes? Because I love them. I love not having to peel potatoes. And again, you get a lot more. I always do that backwards.
Wow.
I'll never learn if I don't do it right.
Okay.
Do it where we can see. We're going to dump in our potatoes. And this is, I'd like to say a handful of carrots shredded, which I cheated and just got a bag of shredded carrots. But it's more than that. It's probably more like 2 because they're good. And we're going to stir that in and let it cook another 30 minutes and see where we're at from there. At the very end, we're going to dump in some peas, which those are just some frozen peas. And I will stem, I'll stem and like shred up the kale here. And we'll add that and we'll be all done. All right, so for about 1.5 hours, our beans have been cooking. And they're still a little, not quite, I would say they're still a little more than a little al dente. They're quite al dente. But we're going to dump in, this is just a small bag of frozen peas that have thawed. We're going to put that in just because I want some veggies in there. The first time I made it, I used green beans, and that was really good. But I was out of those, so today we used peas. And this is our kale, which is 1 bunch. And we have washed that. And we stemmed it and then just kind of tore it into pieces. So I'm going to stir that in, put the lid back on, and let it set. In the meantime, I toasted up some bread under the broiler with a little bit of Earth Balance spread on there.
Yum.
And then put what did I do? I rubbed a garlic clove on there because we didn't have any garlic powder. So I've never done that, but I've seen it done on TV a lot. So we're going to try it today. And in 30 minutes, we should be able to really actually eat. So we'll see you then. So everything is all cooked up, and I learned from this. So I like it better with the green beans, I think. And I also think it was better the first time around. I didn't use water. I used stock, and I leaned less on the mushroom base that I added this time. I did use the mushroom base, but not as much. And it tasted more southern last time. So next time I make it, I will definitely do I'll do green beans, and I'll do stock instead, veggie stock. But this is still pretty good, I think.
Let's go.
So, yeah.
Can I?
Oh,
Yum.
yes. Let's try. It's gonna be hot, y'all.
I'm trying.
It smells so green.
I really like it.
It's still really hearty.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you want in the fall and the winter. Like, I remember being little and going to like our church would have like a harvest festival, and there was a couple there that would make Brunswick stew every time, like big, huge, like a huge vat. Like you would need an oar to start with, like so much. And this does not taste like that, but it's hearty like that and warm and filling. And oh, this is good. This is really good. I highly recommend this. You got to make this.